Alright, well, we can open this Seal Venus now. Let's see what we got going on in here. This sounds pleasant. By the way, do I need to heal? No? Okay. Hello? No thanks. It's like a body or something. Really messed up one. I'll just stay away from that and burn it. I don't care. What do you got in here? We've got an elixir. Holy water, healing deep wounds and leaving no scars. Also some more Habari cards. Well, since I used a number of them to kill this fat mess of nastiness, that just looks like random fat that's strewn across the floor. That's pretty nasty. Alright, I think we're good. Even though she was freaking out. Well, I really did not need either of those things, but I will certainly take them. Let's see, where did this take us to? This took us down here. It looks like there's another door that would have taken us in here as well, but don't really need to worry about that. Also, you can see marked on the map in red any doors that you cannot open. If there's not a number by it, then it's just basically either blocked or just can't be opened ever. Anything going on down here? Nope, just a partition. This looks pleasant. It impossible to see in with the drapes drawn. How about its? You can tell that this is definitely a translated game. There's a device on the wall. Manipulate the device. So this is another thing that we don't have the stuff for yet. So I will go ahead and say no until we go ahead and grab that a little bit later, but you can, once again, solve that as well at this point in the game. You may have seen that there was a save point off to the side. You can actually get to it from over here, if I recall correctly. Yeah, this will load up over where the save point is and allow you to duck under here if you want. If you crouch, one can crawl underneath. Crouching allows the player to enter an area that is otherwise impassable. To execute it, press X, blah blah blah, move. Okay. Well, I don't really care about saving just now. We'll do that a little bit later, but figured I'd point out that there is a save point around here just in case it is something that you need. Don't think there's anything else down here, though. Yeah, that's about it. By the way, for those of you wondering, probably not many of you, but this is one of the very few games that I actually like using a controller on, and I'm using an Xbox controller right now. Something moved inside the hole. Something shiny, like fish scales. Anything else? No? Okay. Well, done with that hole. So this you may or may not notice, but there's actually this path over here and a path over on the other side of it. And I have been known to, when I was first playing this game, completely miss the fact that there was a couple of paths there. Alright, got mercury used here. Check out what's inside. Quarters. What we got going? Looks like Seal of Earth. Yeah. Can't do anything with that. Is there anything here? Nothing of use. Oh, there's something here. Looks like a vessel. Lovely. Getting all the save capability. Don't really need it currently, but it'll come in handy in the future. Silkworm Journal Volume 1. Records of silkworms kept by Miyoshimaru. June 17th. The servant boy, Miyoshimaru, gave me some silkworm eggs. I saw many of these black eggs on the mulberry leaves. When I thanked him and gave him a toy to play with, he bowed to me again and again. Everyone ridicules Miyoshimaru and says he's feeble-minded, but I like this gentle soul. June 18th. I'm keeping these silkworm eggs a secret from my mother and sister. If they see them, they'll make a fuss because they're squeamish. I watched them all day, but nothing happened. Tomorrow I'll ask Miyoshimaru if there's something special I need to do. June 19th. Miyoshimaru told me the eggs will hatch in 10 days. They need to be kept in a warm place. I put them in a room that receives more sunlight. June 22nd. The eggs are turning gray. I was upset because I thought they might have rotted. When I asked Miyoshimaru, he said they should hatch very soon. June 24th. The silkworms have broken out of their shells. They're very small, about the size of my fingertip, and are covered with fur. Following Miyoshimaru's instructions, I gave them young mulberry leaves, which they gobbled up. At this rate, they'll grow quickly. Nice little silkworm journal there. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here, so let's get back out of here. Not until we have an earth seal, anyway. There's nothing else over here, right? It's kind of a long dead end, but yes, there's nothing else over there. Just want to make sure. Alright, let's go over here. See what we got going. Looks like Seal Venus. Yep. Once you've played this enough, you start to figure out what the seals look like. They're not that difficult to recognize pretty quickly, but I remember the first time that I was playing this game and I was like, I'm not really paying attention. The spike is deeply embedded. It appears a tool is needed to remove it. The Seer's Memorandum, warning left by the Seer. The spike was used to suppress the Gaki. Do not remove it under any circumstances. I don't know, I may have to. A large blood-stained suit of armor is displayed here. Well, this place looks lovely. It's like blood all over the shelves and walls. Trails of blood are smeared all over the walls. What the hell happened in here? A lot of arrows and such on the floor. Can I get a bow? There are signs of a struggle here. Stuff is scattered everywhere. Nope, no bow for me. Just struggling. Well, I'll have to come back here later when I have some kind of tool to get that spike. But right now, I got nothing. It's like massive claw marks or something. There are huge scars on the wall made with great force. We got a door here. Might as well check out what it is. The Carriage. I hear you somewhere. Where are you at? Can I hit you with a fireball? Nope, I just hit the audience with a fireball. That's not quite what I was going for there. Ooh, lag. Serious lag. Let's see if I can run back. Hey, get off. For prefer it if we had a little bit of a better experience with fighting this stupid Gaki. Hey, off. Hey, no. Not cool, Gaki. Nice little dust there. Let's get away from this super duper lag area. Summon card Tsuchijogo. Hands pulling demons into underground spring. Into an underground spring. This one's a little bit of a difficult move to use because it actually hits the floor at a certain location, and if there happens to be an enemy over it, it will pull them down if they're weak enough and kill them instantly. But it is a very difficult move to actually use. And we've got some Tsuchigomo cards. Anything going on over here? I mean, there's like a body, but she doesn't seem to really care. Okay then. Never mind. Anything else around here? Superior levels of lag. That's something. The gate is shut tight. Yeah, it seems like that's it. Alright, let's get out of Lag City. Go somewhere else. Reflection is always pretty awesome in this game. I do like what they've done with it. Also, absolutely nothing here to see except for the reflection. Which, while cool, is not really going to help me do anything. I've never really understood what that is all about, because it just happens right there and then it's not really mentioned ever. Whatever. No idea what that's supposed to mean. Nice new dust. It's like someone was having food or something around here. Hey, Sacred Cloth Earth. Now we can get into a couple of places. And a guardian dog statue. Lovely. Can I take a look at you? No? How about on this side? A look of terror forever frozen on the corpse's face. Anything else around here? The thing that I really think is cool about this game is if I hadn't taken any of those items and I was over here, you can see them flickering from the distance. So even though the camera is changing, you can actually see items from many different angles. Which I think is a really neat thing that they did here. Huh. Another one of those containers. Whatever the hell that thing is. By the way, those voices doing the freaky stuff never comes back. No idea what that's all about. Not only is it not mentioned, it doesn't even come back. It just happens that one time when you're going that way. It's very weird. I suppose unexplained things are more interesting, right? Alright, so there was a place over here that needed earth. So let's go check that out. There it is. What is going on in this room? Yoo-hoo, anything here? Got a vessel. Looks like possibly some cards. Hyen, Summer's Wrath in the form of fire. So that is a level above Hibari. It's a nice card to keep around, just in case you need something a little bit stronger than a Hibari Fireball. Alright, well, that's it for that. Nothing really special in there. But I do like having Hyen around, just so that I can deal with creatures. Alright, well, I think I am going to go ahead and get a save going here. Because we have certainly done a good number of things. Yes, I know I can crouch under here. And nice little save area. Sure, let's perform that cleansing ritual. So this is the save that I was telling you about, that I was just basically trying to test things and make sure that everything was working. Alright. And you actually get to see the vessel floating along. I really like all the little neat things that they have going on in this game. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute. I am going to switch this over to the Japanese language, and then we will start listening to the audio in Japanese. Of course, all cutscenes will be replaced with one or the other in English or Japanese when I split this up in post. See y'all later.